Fantastic day of trade as we close that first day of FY 2025. You have the Nifty 50, which was up just about 0.3%. And if that wasn't enough, we had a very solid showing, especially in broader markets. If we can pull up the mid-cap as well as the small-cap indices, what you'll largely see 1.8% gains on the Nifty mid-cap, and the small-cap indices, in fact, index was up, in fact, 3+% in trade today. Let's, before we go across and speak about the broader markets, let's look at the texture of the market itself. Let's pull up the heat map, try and see what was the key gainer and loser. And what you'll see, steel stocks were in focus. You had CDMO, Divis having some CDMO business also in focus, but look at those steel stocks up roughly 5% on the back of a very strong set of numbers coming from China. That also, along with JSW Steel opening its new or commencing new facilities, as well as lastly iron ore prices coming off. So you'll see the Nifty metal has done very well today. But what didn't do well was probably some consumer names, Nestle, Titan. You also had auto names in focus, some of those in the bottom rung of that bracket. But let's quickly switch focus, look at some of the sectoral indices, how they've done in trade today. And media obviously gaining. In fact, media has been the worst performing sectoral index for FY24. It started FY25 on the strongest note possible. You also have realty and metal, which were in focus. We spoke of metals, realty doing very well today, led by something like a Prestige Estates, which has done very well. Let me also try and focus in on auto, which was the top sectoral loser for the day, 0.1% lower on the Nifty auto. So keep your eye out on the auto pack for tomorrow as well. Let me also switch focus to the mid-cap and small-cap indices, the BSE 500 if we can, on the top names, both on the which made the most gains as well as which made the worst performing names for the day. You have the likes of a CG Power, Sona BLW, Eureka Forbes, which hasn't done well today. But the likes of a PNB Housing, 19% up, that one on the back of a rating upgrade as well as a slew of notes coming through. Delta Corp, Welspun have done fairly well in trade as well.